No, because I don't play Celeste anymore. I gotta shave this. It's gotta go. I'll do it tomorrow. Morning, Zerix. Well, afternoon, I guess. Even for me, it's afternoon. I wake up at 11 right now. So. I didn't flake. I just couldn't come up with anything. It's because I can't come up with anything that I'm flaking. It just means I can't come up with anything. And I didn't like the other suggestions enough to do anything other. But I haven't stopped thinking about it. Instead of an answer. I finished the process, I know. Jaden, thank you for the sub. Jaden, give me the 35. I just can't come up with anything. You hate analyzing poetry? Yeah, it's kind of lame. Poetry's cool though. I like it, but that one I have to think about it. You know, it's better like to just. I think it's poetry's like a work of art to just. In my opinion, and maybe this is too nerdy, but if you have to sit there and analyze it, then I don't think it does a great job of what it's trying to do. Like if you have to really like think about it super hard, then it doesn't work for me. I think poetry works best. It's kind of like how, like in my opinion, right? Like GD levels are the most fun when it looks like you're doing something really hard, but it's not actually that hard, right? It's sort of like fixed hitboxes versus gameplay that looks really easy. I mean, it looks really hard, but it's actually pretty easy. Like if you have to try too hard to get to the meat of what the poet's trying to say, then in my opinion, you lose some of that magic. It's supposed to just kind of flow, to me. I guess that's a personal thing. It's kind of like just my philosophy about stuff like that. What the fuck? Oh, I guess I'm an OP straight flying. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. How many times in a row can we do it? Oh. No, OP teal fly. I'm not good enough right now. Do OP teal fly. I'll tell you that right now. That's not happening. It was a terrible jump. No. Well, no, I agree. Like, it's not easy. I'm not saying it's easy to do that. And I'm not saying that like complex works don't have a place. And I'm not saying like I don't know what I'm getting at. There's a point I'm trying to make that I don't know if I can make it. Well, yeah, I mean, the same goes for everything, right? Like in GD, if you want to experience something cool, you have to put in a lot of time to like get good enough at the game to even experience it. I'm not saying that. No, I did not. I was actually pretty busy yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I was on my computer much. No, I was on my computer for like 2 hours in one bridge best of 3, and that was the only thing I did on my computer after shooting. I played one best of 3, and it was like, I don't know. It was like 4 ties in a row or something. It was a lot. I've heard it's really good though. Just for reference, for anyone who plays Bridge, the best of 3 went on so long that we dodged Fortress when we saw it the next time because we just didn't want us to do it. When you're dodging Fortress, that's how you know it's done with, bro. Like every party's done with it at that point. Do you know anyone named Fred? No. I know that he's in the Scooby-Doo. It's about the extent of my knowledge. of that sort of thing. Hey, you don't know me. Can I turn into Anthony Fantana for the day? What would Anthony Fantana say about the solo? I don't watch him enough to like make a joke about it. It would have been a good opportunity for a joke if it wasn't so me. But I'm me thick and thin. I guess what they say. I don't really know. I kind of want to like move up a little bit with like, you can kind of like afford to do all these click the same if you like move up a little bit while you do it. Like you start at the bottom and then you go up a little bit over time. Kind of works. Low key. Okay. Seen better days. I'm a little grungly today. Nile Red? No. What would we even do, bro? I don't know anything about chemistry. I know basic stuff. I know about the word tetration and equation balancing and ionic compound. That's right, I know all these words. I'm kind of a genius. What can I say? Covalent bond. That's fucking right. You're not even on my level at all. It's on a whole other plane. Anyway, so what's the point today? Is going to be to try to grow and change. As we all know, it's usually the objective behind most of my streams. Coach you in bridge. Just stop letting me get low ground. That's how you beat every single person in the game, by the way. There's nothing more important and more pivotal to the game than getting low ground. And if you don't understand that, you're not trying at all. Like, you know how Raining's so good and he doesn't lose to anybody? If you watch Raining actually play, you just know, like, look at him play and you realize he's just trying to get low ground and when you get to these scores. There are many people with that ping that suck ass because they don't do that. People think that low ping is really easy. And I understand why they think that, especially if they have never had it before. But no, it's not really that easy. I mean, if that was true, then every person with 5 ping would be fucking private. At the very least. Because the thing is, it's like, positioning is so important. No, it's not easier. But then, no. It's not that, it's definitely harder than high ping, but the skill ceiling is a lot. Like, high ping is easier, but the skill ceiling is lower. It's the problem with high ping. I promise, I've been both. I understand this. To some extent. The problem with low ping is you make one error. Gone. High ping, you have chances to stay on the map for a second and do something else. But if you're not block hitting basically every hit, you're not taking advantage of it. That's basically the nuance with high ping, is if you're not block hitting, if you're not worrying about stuff like that, then you're trolling. Valentine, you have 100 bits. Scammed you with that notif? Well, you clicked on it, so I am impressed by you, so it's fun. And then I get that. No. That's super not true. I mean, think about all the fucking pristines with like 200 ping, bro. I guarantee if any of them had like 30 ping, they'd be dog shit. 100%. But you're not high ping. Like, I don't know, your 80 ping is not high ping. I'm talking 130 and above. There's a barrier. 80 ping kind of blows ass. It's still not past the barrier. The barrier is like hard 130. No, I almost actually good. I play Minecraft sometimes. Almost got to the fucking ending. How did that live? What the fuck? And you play mewgenics? I know, people keep saying this to me. I might actually do this sort of stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Like, it is... I'll say this, when I was considered to be the best, like when I was considered to be the best version of myself in the British community, I was like 60 ping. Like even now on 5 ping, I'm not considered as good as I was then, because it's harder. It is just legitimately harder. Because that's my experience with it. Because you just, you take KB instant. You would think you would win every trade, but you really don't. Like, you win... It's so... Like, okay, let me paint you a picture. Like, if someone is aggroing you in the bypass and they are coming at you in front of you, you would think that you just automatically get to win that fight. But because of the way that they take KB and the way that their crits actually register, there's many situations where they just somehow manage to win. And in fact, in any fight where you're both running towards each other in the bypass and you're fighting each other, you will probably lose. For some reason. I also noticed this when I had higher ping as well. I would just win those fights, but I was just like... So you have to be very, very particular about how you take... You win every trade in theory, but you have to be very particular about when you take those trades. And that's basically what players like Raining optimize for. They just look for a trade that they will win. And they'll have the patience to get there. I think the best ping in the game is like 15. But I'm not kidding when I say until you're like mid-private and above, I would say high ping is better. But then anything above that, low ping is better. That's what I would say. Anyway, yeah, I'll probably play mewgenics at some point. But it's like, when do I have time for that? What the fuck would I ever have time for that? You know what's wrong with all you people? Maybe. Maybe if it's like, is it a good stream game? Concentrant. New drug. New ADHD drug. Mortality rate 80%. Would you take it? Cactus, I think I've been private. I think I've been private for like 5 years or something by this point. Maybe like 4 years. But I've also never tried to get premium on purpose. I've amassed some accidental vouchers, but I don't think I've ever actually. Because in order to do that, because I've never been like high, you would have to be like, in order for me to force out those wins, I'd have to be a lot better than I am. Like against like Premium Council. I've never been able to beat Premium Council members consistently, so I never tried to do it. I don't like playing games which I don't think I can win. Like if it's like a serious game for a vouch. If it was like for a tournament, obviously I don't care. But if it's for like for a vouch and I don't think that I can win the vouch, I'm not gonna try for it. I don't care enough about a roll. I'll probably queue later. Ba, 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 ba. Ow, that was fun. Do I like shooting games? No, because I'm ass at aiming. Actually, I've gotten better over the years, but I'm still bad at it. My hand still doesn't really like do the things I tell it to do, really. Which is kind of annoying as it sounds. I can believe it. Really? That's cool. That'd be a fun run to never replicate ever in my life, and I'm just stuck there for the rest of my life. Bum 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 bum. I beat her tomorrow. All right, the prophecy says that I beat her tomorrow, so I have to. I don't know. It's just like this part is so like technical, dude. I don't know how to describe it. The amount of parts that are involved here are massively large. We're too old to be doing this when we say, oh my god, you said technical. We're past this. We're not doing this anymore. We're past this. It can't be done. I refuse to let him take this word from us. Everyone's old now. Y'all qualify for senior benefits. I wish that was true. Like, you're giving them fucking handouts. The Working Families Tax! Or whatever. No. The Working Family Act. Are you late for Poocubed? Yeah, dude. What are you fucking talking about? This is stream 8. You're so late. Imagine coming in at stream 8 and thinking you're not late as shit. That's honestly embarrassing. Think about it. No, think about it. That's almost a full day of streaming. Mine is like 10 hours. One full day. You know what you could do in one day? You could sleep for some of it. That's pretty impressive. I can't fucking do this. I will verify this tomorrow. And if you don't think I will, my recommendation to listen to me. All right, Jay's real friend. Pick a number between 1 and 1,000. Random number, 1 to 1,000. You get one chance of this. Holy fucking AI, dude. Look at this. Now you know I didn't ask for negative 1,000 to 1 when I typed this in. Whatever fucking AI is behind making this shit. You know I didn't ask for that. I know you know that. 763. Holy fucking shit! Don't play with me like that. I saw the first number. Yeah, that got really close. That's like 15 off. Okay. Doesn't matter, but I can't believe it. What? Random. Ugh, AI. You just know pre-AI Google would never have done that. With negative 673. Well, if I didn't change the parameters, then yeah, I guess. I was talking to Doggy the other night, and he said it was gonna like procedurally kill all of you in a row. So I'd watch out for any characters arriving at your door in the middle of the night. He said it was gonna be one big collab and then a evil smiling face. New video. I can't beat grief, so I did this, and it's just like a fucking pile of like 1,000 dead bodies. How long until YouTube takes that down? It can't be that long. It's like the biggest scandal of all time. You're loving this audiobook? Chapter 1. The man saw a red dog at the Red Dog Outlier post. Now you might think that'd be a little bit serendipitous, wouldn't you? You'd think that, wouldn't you, about everything, you stupid fucking reader? That's why I'm British in this book authoring story that I'm reading you. Griefer of words. I can't, how can anyone hold long enough, bro? Like, no one is capable. Except for those who can see in the dark. Can you see in the dark? I hate when, like, the screen goes black and I didn't make it. It's like anti-piracy. Error, you did not make the inputs to proceed with this game. Please reinstall from the beginning. Mr. Yeast. You need to go home now. I feel like Mr. Beast is like the closest thing we have to like a fucking like ancient like Egyptian ruler that just did stuff because they could. Like, I think if like we make it like 500,000 years or something, they'll be talking about it like the same sort of way. No human being can do this part, man. It's like a lot of work. Do you get a queue system where you can only play? Oh my god, that'd be awesome. Bloodbath queue would be fucked. Maybe that'd be fire because then people would diversify the levels they play, like by a lot. It's like no one would ever try to get into Cataclysm ever again, or ActQ. So people would just play like the most fucking random hard demons that no one's ever heard of because it's the only levels they can. It's a geode mod. No! Fuck, dude! It's always that dash orb. Or some variant of the dash orb. I mean, like, yes, I didn't die to it, but I died because of it. If that makes sense. Like, it was the leading factor behind my death. Like, its existence caused... You know what? How about that? If that helped, you understand. Why is it so fucking easy from here, bro? Oh my god! I'm actually freaking out. I don't know who do I call? Either my mom would be. I check out my mom on the stream. What do you think? New character. I don't know what you would even talk about. Every single stream you watch me play. Yeah, the ending hurts my hand, so I don't play the one. My mom's kind of like me in that she doesn't like watch a lot of shows just because like I don't know, same bullshit where it's like it's not productive so I can't do it even if the things we actually do is not productive. It feels what is happening? Why am I just dying when I get there? What the fuck was that? She does indeed, kind of knows. No, my parents don't like my videos. They're too much. I'm too weird for their tastes. But I mean, that is kind of. I am a weird guy. I'm kind of a brain rot. No. Brain rot. Oh, my mom really, really likes the One Piece live action show, like a lot. That much I know. At least it doesn't have the pacing. What do you mean, like the original One Piece pacing, where it's just like effed? Yeah, me and my mom have the exact same answer to why we won't watch that, which is I don't have the fucking time for that ever, probably. When would I ever coalesce the time required to watch that? Apparently my mom tried to watch the anime and she was like, nothing ever happens in this show. It takes forever for it to happen. I'm like, yeah, that probably makes sense. I think the best pacing, in my opinion, for like a long show is Hunter x Hunter, except for the one. Although I didn't even mind it. You know, the Chimera Ant arc took a while, but like its conclusion was so epic to me that it was like fine. I didn't even care at the end. Like by the time it was over, I didn't really care that it was that long. I was like, you know what? That's not even. Hunter exam was kind of ass. I like the Hunter exam. What's wrong with Hunter exam? Yeah, comparing Antarctic, like when it all concluded, it was nice. I don't know, what's your guys' opinions of like the best paced, like long anime? I don't think JoJo's paced that good, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I like JoJo, I'll defend JoJo, I don't think it's paced that good. For the most of it. I disagree. Part 5 was, I did not like the pacing of part 5. I like part 4's pacing way much more than part 5. Part 5 didn't give me time to give a shit about anything. I don't know how to describe it. Like, it was just right. I feel like to me, the setting of part 5 was so interesting, and they didn't really do anything with it. In my opinion. In my opinion, it just kind of began when I think so much more exposition and character introduction could have been done with more, like, casual episodes. Instead of something always fucking happening. So I thought the characters were pretty cool, and I would have cared a lot more about them if they actually gave me like episodes for me to care about them instead of just like it's always happening, it's always happening, it's always happening. Which was something I really like about part 4. Sometimes you just have an episode where it's just like a bunch of bullshit. And I liked Okuyasu a lot. He's a good, funny character. And he was very helpful because I'm getting into learning Japanese, obviously, right? And he doesn't really say any big words, so it's pretty useful. I get this guy. I'm gonna switch to keyboard. Well, I switched to the Seiya device after I beat Edge of Destiny, and then I switched to a Wooting like a few weeks ago. No, it's pretty recent. It was very recent, so I'm still kind of getting used to it, but I'm much better at it now than I was when I got it. That's for sure. I don't get how people get nervous. Like, I was talking to a friend who was like, my heart got really hot when I got far in here. It's like, how? It's over in 2 seconds. Like, I don't even get it. Like, I actually don't understand how it's possible. Like, getting, like, nerves on a level this short feels like it shouldn't even be possible to me. It's so short. I need time for the nerves to develop. I'm dead. Rip. And I'm allergic to pink. I think that'd be a mental problem. And as we all know, I'm mentally perfectly fine. I think we'd all agree about that. I'm so dead, it's not even a little bit funny. I don't know, like, it's just, it all comes down to this fucking thing, dude. It all comes down to this part. What if I'm mentally healthy and everyone else is the weird one? Well, I'm pretty sure that line of thinking is how people get schizophrenia. Or not how they get it, but what happens when they have it. They start thinking that way. Has anyone here actually been through psychosis? I'm just curious. You don't have to share. I'm just curious what like it's actually like, because I've never been through like a psychotic like episode before. I don't know. I don't think it's that common. Well, I mean, because of the amount of cannabis use on the rise, there's definitely a lot more psychosis stuff. Does that stuff probably? I mean, I'd imagine though that gets better when you stop using it, right? I'd imagine. I'd be surprised if like cannabis-induced psychosis stayed with you. We've known for a long time that it can cause schizophrenia, but only in people who were gonna get it anyway, or were at risk for it. So I don't know if it's like a permanent thing. Well, that makes sense. Well, the one I'm beating after the one I'm beating after Poocubed. I don't know. I tried. It's too far in advance. It's too far in the future. I would like to beat a level. If that's okay with you guys. No! I went la 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 ba ba ba. Yeah. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Nah, no, it's too niche. No, door to those. Too niche. Oh. Artist you can sing. I know. I'm super mentally ill, dude. I don't know what most they get. Okay. This is either mental illness or everyone does this. Do you guys, like, your favorite songs, do you, like, have stories you tell alongside them? Like, there's something specific, like, you have a certain visual that progresses in your brain over the course of the song. That's probably pretty frequently. A lot of my favorite songs, when I can attach some sort of story to it, oh, I get so much better. It's crazy. That's good. I'm glad we all do that. That's a good thing. I'd be sad if it was only me that did that because it's so cool. You know what I mean? Like, I love that. It's one of the best freaking things. That was an emo? No. I'm sorry. It's because of the vocals. It's not that I hate every emo sounding thing. It's just that some I can't do, and it's such a minute difference. It has 2 J's, equally 100 bits. I know. Sometimes you see the craziest fucking 2D level anyone's ever seen. It's just like, well, Glad that it's in there, because no one will ever see this, because I will never be able to make it, but it's there. At least I know it's there. I think, no, I do think that's a neurotypical thing, to, like, envision, like, stuff to songs. I think it's totally normal not to do that also, but I think it's also, like, it's a thing that most people do, I would say. Even people who don't realize they're doing it probably envision, like, a sunny day listening to a good song, or, like, a happy memory. Maybe it's not, like, the exact same as we do it, but, you know, there's still something to it. That's something that I'm very glad that I grew up in this era about, like, the type of music that exists. Like, if you exist even, like, 30 years ago, like, there's so many worlds that we can visit music-wise that, like, our parents never got to see and they can't get into now. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much crazy shit we can listen to that we're young enough to, like, allow into our brains and make something out of it. So many interesting stories and landscapes and shit. Arguably one of the best things about being alive in this era, I would say. Enlighten me. Yes! It was that. What is that? Iron Man thing? No, I did have a conversation with friends, and I think we came to the conclusion that the single best thing about being alive is music, probably. Like, I totally get people fucking dedicate their entire lives to making it. I do think it's probably, like... It's weird to say, because it feels like there should be some other answer, but, like, I don't know, dude. Because it's not even, like... because, okay, here's our reasoning for this. First of all, music, there's so many different songs that can exist, an infinite amount of songs, that you can never get bored of it. You're never done. Even if it takes a while until your next, like, song that you really like. There is a song at any given point in time that exists that you want to hear that you've not heard yet. So, it's an infinite source of dopamine, because there is always a song you've never heard. I don't know, it's like, it's not beatable. I wonder every individual report 10 times. I'm not doing that shit. I don't work like that. I'm not Iron Manning it. That is what you called it, yeah. No, it doesn't work for me. Remember, I don't do muscle memory. It's all visually... The Uncle Sam strut. I'm not doing that. I really don't want to do that. Unless I'm not playing from zero. And most of these parts are easy, except for... Ugh, that fucking part. Am I old-fashioned, do you guys think? Don't hold anything back in your explanation. What is better than music? Food is a good answer. A little song not on my point. I know. I don't think food's better than music. I know, I died of the fucking... Dude, yeah, food has negative consequences like bloating, indigestion. You have to eat a certain type of it or you're fucked. I mean, friendship's pretty good. I like friendship. I'm playing devil's advocate here, but the explanation I had against that, and the friendship is awesome, is it's kind of like not guaranteed for every person. Music is guaranteed. So we're just talking like overall the best thing that can be. We could be deaf. Yeah, but I'm like, there's more people that can't get friends than people that are deaf. I think. Imagine. I don't know how many deaf people actually exist. Have I tested? No. I don't think I've gone a significant portion of my life without friends or music before. Like past a certain age, I guess, when like you would do that sort of stuff. I'm not doing fucking Iron Man bullshit! It's not happening. Oh, what part, bro? Maybe I'm just a germaphobe, and also the other thing. But I don't understand people who are into feet at all. That is such a gross part of the body. It's disgusting. That's where it all fucking happens. You fucking maniacs. I don't get it. Totally. Maybe I'm just a germaphobe, man. I mean, I'm not a germaphobe. But... I'm certainly not whatever the opposite of that would be. Yeah, what the fuck? Man, I don't think feet are ugly. I just don't have any thoughts about them. I think they're fine. I think in like a billion years or something, they're gonna be like webbed. Right? Is that true? Like we're gonna, I think I vaguely remember someone saying that the next thing in human evolution is our feet are gonna become webbed between the toes for some fucking reason. I know, I agree. I think achieving goals and having a purpose in life may be better than music. Maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't know, I guess. I would disagree, honestly. Or for me, anyway. I've always been that kind of person where, like, I achieve a goal, and I'm happy for, like, 10 seconds, and I'm like, okay, do the next thing. I don't know, there's no end to it, so it doesn't, like, it is satisfying, it's good, it's satisfying, but there's no end to it. It's not like and now it's over, and so you never get the full. Like, I don't know. Pickle Rick. What the fuck, man? Whenever that happens, I just wish that, like, people saw me, you know? There, I've been seen by the green orb. I can't fucking do this part, man. I'm gonna practice this. I'm gonna spam practice this area again. This area is fucking crazy. It's so much harder than the other parts. Seth was 100% right. This is 100% the hardest part of the level in every way, objectively. Mostly because of that click at like 60. What are you even supposed to do about that? There's no other way. You just get there and just boned. It's literally just because of the one click at 60. Are you saying the click at 60 doesn't work the same? Because the rest of the part is fine. I mean, it's not, but it's manageable. Oh, brilliant. I'm not getting used to 2.1 again, so. For one level, it's not happening. I'm not doing it. No. That's because you're fucking, like, 0. Of course you can do that. And, like, even adjusting Seo to the wounding took me, like, 3 weeks. Like, even small adjustments like that are not doable when you get older. Even if it seems, like, easy, intuitive, it's not. Like, it takes a long... My brain is not as moldable. It doesn't... I would spend the entire rest of the Poocubed experience complaining about how it doesn't feel like how it used to back in the old day. I promise you. I don't feel like getting 2.1 though. Well, Cloud Ops is just wave. I don't like wave is different. Wave is still wave. Wave equals wave. Ba 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 ba. No, I just don't feel like it. Like any change is not worth it. I'll just beat it like it is. And so, are humans supposed to beat this level, or is that supposed to be like some sort of like joke where it's not actually like happening by anyone? I guess. What do you play level like? I know Santa Cruz. I know the city Santa Cruz. Are you talking like, but the lack of a space makes me feel like you're asking about like a person. You know? I'm pretty sure San Diego has the best weather in the entire country. Like from some sort of like objective-ish, like trick. Like, it's like the whole time it's like 71 degrees the entire year forever. Which doesn't even sound possible, but somehow it's real. Where do you do 4 clicks? What? How is that even possible? Maybe on my digital footprint. I mean, it's pretty bad. I've said and done a lot of bullshit on this world, for sure. Ooh. I'm kind of a minimalist input guy. Adding more things complicates the matter, in my opinion. Because the less inputs you have, the more timing it becomes, as opposed to mechanical. So it's just easier to minimize inputs. Oh. Same with wave. See, I think the exact same opposite thing. Also, right now, winter's over where I'm at, it would appear. It hurt like shit, man. It was so painful this morning. Because the weather went from like 4 degrees to like 40. Not fun. Not fun. But now I think it's going to stay at 40 for a while. But no, it was not like a pleasant feeling. I would also rather be in pain than uncomfortable. Maybe that's the real truth of the winter versus summer thing. I hate how it feels in summer. I kind of like the pain of winter, like when it's like really cold, like breathing in that air. So refreshing. Like it's so, I don't know. Like even if it bites, who's to say I'm not down for that? You know what I mean? Who's to say I'm not down for a little fucking? It's like the same thing with like liking like spicy foods, you know? And maybe it's fun. But summer is not like that at all. Summer is like summer is like a chili that keeps burning way after it should be, and then cold, if you treat it right, is more like Korean barbecue where it's like a zing, you know. And I like that feeling way more than I like the rapidly growing more uncomfortable. But attempts probably like 20k, 22k. This level farms attempts in like 15 seconds. Yeah, I just can't do it. Like, the discomfort is so discomforting. What's wrong with these start positions? They're really good. What? I've been doing that so many times. Nothing's wrong with the camera. Not from my perspective. I don't think I at all care about what you're talking about. I can't say I've ever noticed the camera ever once in my life. It's so much harder to make summer warm in winter than summer cold in summer. That's like historically not true, I feel like. Like we have fire and stuff, and it's usually dry. In cold places. It's not exactly hard to get a fire going. That click is so uncomfortable. It's so unfair. I don't know what to do about it. Because, okay, there's something I don't understand. I'm gonna try to figure it out right now. The whole time, it's like there's some sort of weird teleport portal happening, and it's killing me. And I don't understand it. Like, is there, or I just, like, am I just unable to understand, like, yeah, do you see how, like, something's happening? What is that? What is that? Like, I'm getting, like, it's teleporting me, so I'm never the same, like, it doesn't make any sense to me. See, that's what's happening. It's like fucking moving the click somehow, and it's so uncomfortable. And I don't really know what to do about it. Drinking water does not help if it's hot enough. It's not gonna make you any colder. It might stop you from fucking dying, but it's not gonna, like, you know. Plus, in any hot climate, the water is gonna be hot, especially back when that would matter. Wasn't the orb before the ship too early? What do you mean? Really? Well, no, because you're not helping me because I don't care about any of those clicks. I only care about the wave, unless this click pertains to the wave. All the other clicks are auto, and after 57 at least, up into the wave. Oh, that was too fucking. Early sunrise is nice, except when I'm awake for it, which is always, usually. It does not take much effort to get my sleep schedule to a point where I'm seeing the sun when it rises. You know what I mean? Picture when the sunset starts rising at like 5:30. Damn it. I want this run so bad, but I just can't, like, seem to understand how to do that click. But yeah, that orb is just so fucked. Like, it's never, even if it's not because of that orb, it's always, like, related to it. If that makes sense. Have you heard of the 8-hour sleep norm that was made up to help industrialization? No. I've done a lot of study on sleep. 8 hours is definitely the ideal for many people. There's some people where 9 is better, and some where 7 is better, but it is a range from 7 to 9. That's pretty well documented. We all kind of agree, like, that, it's somewhere between 7 and 9. Like, getting 9 hours of sleep for me, ooh, not good. I wake up all fucking badly. I need, for me, the best is like 7 hours, 30 minutes, I would say. Like, that's my ideal. Well, 12 hours, like when you're a teenager, you can obviously sleep way longer. Because of puberty. Like, you kind of need it. Like, lag spike. First 10% harder than 48 to 65. You are a tweaker with no sense of... It's over for you. I can't even believe you said that in my chat room, actually. We should... Is that bannable? Then 48 to 65? No. No, it's fucking not! I've done it in like 5 seconds every time I go back from there. I mean, you were right about the other one, so maybe you're right about this one, but I doubt it. And 48 to 65 is crazy. It's literally where it all happens. We're banning you for saying the first 10% is harder than 40 to 65. What, are others sleep too little or too much? Too little. Too much, I turn into a fucking zombie. I feel like every time I sleep in too much, it feels like every time I don't know how to describe it. It feels like I'm off like an SSRI or something. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm just so, like, hazy when I sleep, like, oversleep. Like, I'm not there at all. When I get low sleep, I'm mad all the time, but at least I exist. Like, I'm still a real person. That's so... I really need to learn how to save that. I'm gonna tell you a hard truth. If you wake up every morning and you have no energy, I don't want to be rude, but that's probably the rest of your life. Like, it's probably just how it is, man. Some people just don't wake up good. I'm one of those people as well. I've tried everything that exists, and in reality, some people just get their better energy later in the day. And that's just how it works. It's not even necessarily always about how melatonin works. Sometimes it's just that some people take a way longer to wake up than it takes them to fall asleep, and that's just how it goes. Ooh, genius. There's one in the morning. I guess I do too, usually. I play it, like, after breakfast. But I'm also, the only reason I do that is because technically I have more energy later in the day, but I'm like my eyes get tired because I've been up for too long. I have more energy later in the day, my eyes are useless, so I can't look at the game or anything. But I mean, you're not alone if you're like that. That's why most people drink coffee. Because the truth is, like, probably half of the population is like this, where they wake up rapidly and then they get a lot of energy later in the day. I think it's way more widespread, but people just, obviously, in corporate America, and just in the general world of 9 to 5, that's not, like, it doesn't work. So, coffee is, like, a big thing. Yeah, a lot of people coffee doesn't do anything for, but it does for a lot of people. That's why it's, you know, so big. That's all I'm saying. Coffee wouldn't do anything for me either. I want to get more of my viewers and other people into Rank Bridge so that it's not just like raining. Dude, raining has like 736 points. The next closest has like 400. Literally, what are you even supposed to do? Like, it's actually not even humanly like it's just over. You fight it. I wouldn't. There's no reviving Bridge. Bridge is not dead for some reason. Its numbers haven't gone down in like 3 years. I don't know why. It really should have, but it doesn't. It's always like the same amount of people every single fucking time at the weekends. I overcorrected that. Why am I dying to this click, bro? Holy bottle arm.
No, I don't think he cheats. He's just that good at the game, bro.
Like, I don't know. Every time I duel him and he scores me, it's just like, that's how? Like, every single time, it's like, no other human being on the planet would ever punish that mistake. It's like, such a small mistake, you need like a fucking, like, microscope to ever even see it. And somehow that's the mistake he capitalizes on. Oh yeah, like, I did position myself 0.02 blocks too far to the left there, so I do deserve to get fucking flown up. Like, how? How can you ever find that mistake? Oh. Yeah, I mean, it's just because that's just how it works. Like, every micro mistake you make is obvious to me. It's definitely the same for raining, where it's just obvious. I'm like, oh, look at this fucking, look at this guy, look at this dude. He's all the way over the left, over here. He's dead. Bye bye. It's just the same shit, different characters. Raining. No, Rainier. I don't hate fighting raining though. Because we're like the same thing, so it's like not bad. It's just that I can't fucking do it. I use Bun Pro. If you're not using Bun Pro, you're trying. I'm almost done memorizing every N3 word, like, fully. Like, I have, like, 50 more words, I think. Like, I already went through, I finished going through all those words in, like, December or something. But now I'm at the point where I actually know all of them. Like, I see a word, I'm like, yeah, that's an N3 word, I've seen it, and I know what it does. Which takes a lot longer, in my opinion, to, like, finish the fucking, like, it's one thing to be able to, like, do most of them, but to do all of them, that's where it gets hard. In my opinion, I don't know. Like, the majority of words aren't that hard, but, like, I don't know. There's some words that don't fit in. I don't know. It's such a shitty explanation. Like, it's just words I don't remember. Like, there's a word for, like, greedy that's, like, yokubadi. And for the life of me, it just doesn't work. I just don't fucking remember it. No matter what I do. Mepro is good for everything, yeah. It teaches you everything, part of it. Like you can learn both the kana syllabularies. And then I think it even I don't know if I teach you kanji. I think that's the only thing I haven't. Well, I mean, you learn kanji the best way, in my opinion. Because I don't recommend learning the individual kanji, and especially not the reading. It doesn't fucking matter. Just learn the words, and then you'll learn the kanji from the words. In my opinion, you don't want to fucking learn the kanji. You'll just confuse yourself with data you won't need. It's like how, like, in English, you know how we have all these words that spell weirdly? Like, we don't learn those words by learning all the different exceptions that a sound can make, you know? We just learn those words from learning how those words should sound, and then you understand it from there. It's the same thing with Japanese. You don't want to sit there learning the kanji in every possible way that a kanji could, like, sound like. You just want to learn the word where the kanji's present, and then you just know the word. But hey, don't take my advice from it. I'm just a nobody. Just a plumber from Brooklyn. Yeah, I might wear overalls from time to time. Jump up and shout wahoo, but I'm just like the rest of you. Can't fucking do this part, bro. I think my name fits me. B fits me. I do look like an Nathan in my opinion. If you here's the thing, and this is probably true for like every language, like native Japanese people do not know how all these kanji sound. Like all of them. Because why would you ever learn that way? It's just stupid, you wouldn't do that. They just know the words. Now, there is an exception, which is if you just love kanji, which I do. I love kanji. That's what I'm in it for. So I actually learn a lot about kanji, but you don't need, like, I wouldn't recommend it. It's only if you just, like, really like that shit. I just love, like, this symbol means this thing. Isn't that cool? I don't know. I've always loved kanji. That's, like, one of the main draws for me, but, like, it's not important to learn. It's pretty enjoyable. Well, English is like the ultimate immersion language, and like everything's in English in a lot of the world, so it makes sense. You'd be better at it. Immersion's the best way to learn things, and English is fucking everywhere in a lot of places that isn't like China or something. Oops. It's true, I did say that. Can I convince your mom to let you start streaming? Not if you're not above a certain age. I think you have to be 13 to stream. Or just be on Twitch in general, let me make that clear. But, discounting all that, the reason that I was allowed to start streaming, because my parents didn't let me do it even when I was above that age, is I said that I just wanted to have a place to store my achievements. Because I was playing GD. And I was starting to beat list demons, like cataclysm and stuff, and I wanted to be able to, like, get... Because my parents wouldn't let me have a YouTube account either, so I was like, let me stream so that I can have, like, the VOD to submit to the list team. And they were like, fine, because you're getting good at this game. We didn't want you to be able to submit your records, so they let me start a Twitch. And then that was the gateway. Get fucked. My plan all along, actually. Just kidding. It was not. I didn't really think that far ahead, but I was happy about the fact that I could start streaming. but I did want to try it. Bum, 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 bum. Like, how are you ever supposed to beat this level, man? It just feels like a human shouldn't be allowed to do that. What the fuck? I don't think I've ever seen that in my life. What do you mean? That's in the blue cup. Straight vodka. It's actually Everclear. Super Everclear new drink. One in the cup orange? What the fucking colorblind is that? Orange? What is happening? Why am I falling to the mouth? I'm sad now. Yesterday was orange? You think this was orange yesterday? Is never and will never be orange. What do you mean? It's actually probably I think orange is the furthest color from blue. You have to be tripping. It's the furthest possible color. I can understand if you thought it was like green or purple. It's the farthest it goes away from it. There's no. What is this fucking gaslight? I'm not believing like a vast majority of you thought it was orange. I just don't believe it. When the farthest be red from blue? Wait. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue. No, it's orange. Red's opposite is green. Yes! Fuck yeah! How do I know this? What do you mean? It's just like a wheel. Like, you never learn the color wheel. Don't play with me. Oh, surely everyone's learned about the color wheel. Opposite of red is cyan? Alright, what kind of bullshit is that? How do you justify that? Wait, how is the opposite of red cyan? What is that? There's no way. What the lag is that, dude? I'm getting so much lag these days. Like the past week or something, I've just been lagging like everything I do on the whole computer for some reason. It's so weird, and I don't say that I feel like there was some shit Windows update or something because it wasn't like this before, and it just randomly. I'm complaining with my hear my voice, bro. Look at this. What the lag? Is this a safe space to say that I never liked the word femboy? And I don't know what. Don't ask me to talk about further. I just never liked that term. I don't know what the fuck about it. Gives me a sour taste in my mouth. It's just, I don't know. Don't ask me to justify it, dude. Yeah, it sounds derogatory. I don't fucking know. I think it stems back to I think someone brought this up in chat. It's an overly sexualized term, and I don't like when people's identities are overly sexualized in a way like that. I think that's just bad, and I think we've seen
when that's bad, right? There was a situation not that long ago where we saw where that was bad very clearly.
That was like...
I think that's more my problem with it than anything else. I'm not even hitting like like there's no object that's killing me. I feel like I'm just expiring. When that happens.
I'm bored of this area. I'm gonna start. The very start. Bring it to the beginning. Wave. The wave. Remember when stuff was like the first 10% is harder than 48 to 65? I still can't believe that. What a take. I'm not having it. Because of the cutscene. It's a pretty good contender, honestly. It is not helping me. Oh, then I think the actual reason it's like 2.2 versus 2.1. I think 2.1 makes it. From what he was saying, I'm pretty sure 2.1 makes the part in the middle like fucking way easier. Because I just can't imagine like a good conscience thinking that in any other sense. Stop, bro. I don't know. Like you see why I'm not playing from here though. Like it's not that hard to get to the fucking part that I'm getting to. It's really not. And so it's just like it feels like I'm not a good use of my time to play from here. What's the point of it? Ultra delay in message. I hate that transition, bro. GG! Cognition GG. The true GG. Already put in this? 48 to 65 or whatever. It's fucked. We're all celebrating this sort of stuff. I speak for all parties. You're thinking a little bit about dairy? Yeah, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, I'm pretty sure if I had to cut out dairy, I would get significantly worse mental health within days. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I can justify it, but, like, I think I need it. My body seems to think this, too.
so annoying. Like, I'm so bad at that wave.
Like, what do I even do, bro? It's just cooked when I get to that wave. It'd be cool to pass it to get to, like, here, but... That wave's where it's all beginning. I think that's the hardest part of the part. One depth of 50. Like, how do you do this? You don't. You just can't. No human can do that. At least not this human. Yeah, it's close, but... If I became lactose intolerant, I would help so many people. Hyrule Warriors? I used to play with my dad. It was fun. And we were kind of bots. Yeah, oh my god, there's so much stuff to do in that game. One of the coolest things my dad ever fucking did for me is one day I was sick, home from school, like actually sick, not just pretending to be sick, which I would do sometimes. But in retrospect, I was just trying to catch up on sleep because I wasn't sleeping. Like, it wasn't like I was fucking... Like, when I would call off, when I would, like, quote-unquote fake a sickness to get out of school, it's because I haven't slept in, like, weeks, like, consistently, and I would just sleep the whole time. But when I was a kid, I just thought I was lazy or something. Like, oh, I'm just trolling by not getting enough sleep, so it's something. I don't fucking know what I thought. Anyway, but I was home for, like, a real sickness. Like, I had a really bad cold or something, and Mario Maker 1 had come out, and I'm not allowed to play video... Like, my parents' rules were, like, I'm allowed to stay home if I'm sick, but I'm not allowed to play video games. But my mom wasn't home that day. My dad let me play Mario Maker 1. And I was so stoked about it, because I was, like, actually sick. And I was like, let's go. Let's freaking go. And I played Mario Maker 1 for, like, 5 hours for my mom and then we both corroborated this by, like, no, I was just passed out the whole time, actually. I didn't do anything at all. That was a goat play. Well, I was already pretty old when Mario Maker 1 came out. To be fair, I was like 14. Maybe 13. I don't know what she knows and doesn't know. I had to get over the bunch of shit. For being honest. I was 13 when it came out? Yeah. I was socially inept, was I? By that time, I was already getting pretty good at it. The only reason I was ever socially inept in my life, because I'm not really like a socially inept person necessarily. I'm not great at it. I'm good at conversation with one person. Like, I don't think any person in a one-on-one conversation with me would think I'm like socially awkward. It's only when there's a lot of people that I get kind of fucking weird. Because like it's just a lot for my brain to like. But the problem with conversation for me is like I'm doing it in such a transactional way. It makes me feel like I'm fake. But I don't mean to be fake. You know what I mean? But I like think about what I'm doing so carefully when I'm having a socially conversation. Like I understand like you find you fish for a common interest. Right? And then you ask questions about the common interest. They tell a story. You ask them a few questions about that story. And then you launch into a similar story that you can relate to, right? And then they do the same. And then you just go back and forth until you find a good exit. And then you leave. And that's how social conversations work. But like, do people think about that also? I assume they do to some extent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but I don't mean to be fake, and I do care what they're saying. I just feel bad that I'm like gaming this. Instead of just like being in the moment about it.
Dude, I swear to God, this update is fucking my computer directly because I just keep lag spiking everywhere. Yeah, and I don't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I think if you have autism, it's not that hard to do social interaction. I think the hardest part is figuring out what you're supposed to be. Right? Am I supposed to lie to people? Because in a lot of situations, you have to lie. You can't give the actual answer to a lot of the questions you get asked. Like, what am I? What am I? What am I supposed to be in any social interaction? Like, what duty do I have to actually uphold some sort of truth to this situation? Should I just try to socialize by just telling a bunch of shit that isn't true so that the social interaction goes easier? That to me, that's the problem with autism and social communication. It's not the social communication is easy. I don't think it's hard. I think the hard part is figuring out what the fuck you're supposed to be. I used to never lie, but honestly, it's bad, in my opinion. I think it's bad. It freaks people out, especially when you're me. A lot of my issues are weird, like, I say that in a sense of, like, when you're Arrow Ace, for example, there's a lot of conversations you have to lie in, unless you want to be looked at really fucking oddly. So I just find it easier to lie in those situations. Instead of trying to fucking explain that. It's considered rude to lie, but it's considered ruder to fuck up the conversation, I think. You just need to not get caught in the lie. Which, I never lie about stuff that you can actually, like, look up. Think of the 100 bits, Derek? It's pretty good, except it's impossible and no human being can beat it, but other than that, pretty good. So close, bro. I just can't, like, it's just that click, it's just fucked. You have to lie in job applications, you're just dead, yeah. He's dead. There's the audiobook of Poocubed. My audiobook. Yeah, I'm gonna get that from the start. You refuse to get a job as a protest? I mean, that's fine if you can survive. If you want to go that route, you learn how to, like, live in the woods or something. Unless there's any other way to do it. Where's again running like shit? I swear to God, there's like a new Windows update and it's bad. Because I'm the same issue where I'm just lag spiking everywhere and it's bad. And it happened like a week ago and it's happening to not just me. It's weird. Yeah. Look, I don't know. Like, it's a hard question. Like, would you rather lie and survive or be honest and die? It's hard to do both, I found. I love numbers. Honestly, my take on the matter is, like, I think it's better for me to be alive as long as I'm trying to help people in some way. And in achieving that goal, I am more willing to lie to get in a position where I could do that. Whether or not that's the right move, good luck finding a objectively right move in any of this, is my answer to that. You have to click that really late. Yeah. It just feels so easy to navigate it feels so much easier to navigate the world through absolutes, you know? Like saying, I would never lie, I would never do this, I would never do that. It's safe. It makes you have some sort of, like, you know, clear-cut principles you can abide by. But the world is so complicated. I died to the ship! I died to the ship, bro. I couldn't live in the woods for a few number of reasons. I've never considered the idea because, well, I'm allergic to a lot of the stuff that's out there. I have a lot of medical issues, so I'm part of the system no matter what. I can't hunt, I can fish. I know how to fish, I don't know how to hunt. I don't know how to use guns or anything. I don't know my favorite fish, honestly. I like them all for different reasons. Like, honestly, there's no, like, fish I'm like, this is the best one. I like them all. Salmon's good, but it's too, like, oftentimes I think it's presented too salty. And that's kind of my problem with a lot of fish. I like the natural flavor of fish, and I feel like a lot of people put way too much salt on them. If I could go outside, yeah, I wouldn't do anything stupid. Like, you wouldn't catch me on the fucking, like, 240 Moab or anything in Utah. But I would probably do, like, ultras, like 100 or something. It's a fucking dude. I was watching a drink tier list video and tomato juice came up, and I literally felt like phantom acid reflux rise up my throat when I saw it. Tomato juice. You guys are fucked, man. It's like it made me so uncomfortable to look at that. It's actually really good for you. Tomato juices. Unless you have acid reflux, in which case it's really bad and will kill you. Oh, well, it's not gonna kill you, but... No, it was a good video. It was a good video. You know it's a good drink video when the only drink in S tier is water. That's how you know it's a good video. It is the best drink. No, it wasn't like about like how good it tastes. It was about how good it is for you. I should mention. Like its actual like nutritional value, not how good it tastes. You'll never guess what the big problem was about pretty much every single drink on the list. Added sugar. It's all fucking added sugar. And a lot of drinks just have natural sugars anyway, like a lot of them. But those are less bad for you than added, usually. This part is so fun. Dude, I'm just trying to get this out of the way. Like, this, like, uncomfortableness with playing a 30 part from the beginning is my goal right now. Best tasting water? I don't know, just get it out of the tap. Well, not the... I have a filtering system. In my fridge. I'm using the Wooding. Yeah, but so does, like, high fructose corn syrup versus, like, the natural sugars within an apple juice, so it's a lot different still. You need to hold into it. You watch the prime numbers Vsauce video, that's like a classic. It's an important video. No, I can't do the fucking shit, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fell asleep to it? What are you fucking talking about? Did I actually? And how would you ever know that? I don't know. Did I? I mean, that sounds like something I do. Is that, wait, how would antidepressants increase your dream output? No, I didn't fall. I've never fallen asleep on stream. There's no way. I would remember that for the rest of my life, probably. Well, I mean, I fall asleep on stream. Like, in my bed. I didn't even make it into the fucking wave portal that time, bro. I just, like, ate shit. Somehow. What the fuck even happened? I just didn't make the cut. I never even accidentally passed the click at 60. It is so bad. Like, I think the click at 60 is one of my least favorite clicks in any level ever. Because that teleport portal is so bad. It's so bad. Like, what the fuck is the counterplay to that, man? If that click didn't exist, the level would be like 5 spots lower on the list. I don't even think I'm kidding. And then first wave and put a buffer. Yeah, but if you buffer it, you're fucked. Because you won't know when to release it. It's that click right there, and the release is just fucking... Milk is not better than water. There was like a big... I said this before. Milk is really good for you, okay? But it's not better for you than water. There was a big push for a while because milk is very profitable for farmers. So for many, many, many decades, there was this idea, they were pushing milk as like the best possible thing to drink. And don't get me wrong, milk is incredibly good for you. But it's not like better for you than water or anything. I fucking hate this click, bro. Like, what am I supposed to do? This click is so bad. For those who are thinking I'm just overreacting, let me show you, like, in case you didn't see it earlier. So here's the fucking problem. It's so bad. I can't even believe this is real. Look at this. What the fuck? Enable. See? Look at this. It teleports you. Like that. Look at this. So, depending on when you do 500 clicks before that, you're going to be in a different location, and then you're going to have to do this teleport up thing. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why? Because it's not like it's in the same place every fucking time either. Like, it's... no good. Yeah, it's really bad. Like... Teleport prank. I think I've said this before. I hate when levels try to help you. I said this in Doc 2 also. When levels try to like invisibly help you, I fucking hate that. It's so annoying. It's not, because it never works. It always causes some random bullshit to happen like that. It really makes me upset. Yeah, the Doc 2 thing. Oh, so annoying. I just hate when levels try to help you. I don't need your fucking help, man. Yeah. I can't believe you said the first time it's ever harder than that area. It's gotta be a 2.1 thing. That section is fucking auto. Want to dye my hair? No. I'm not Jacksepticeye. Lame? You would not like my hair dye. No one would like that. I'm not a video game character. Yes. That's a color. I don't know which color, but it's one of them. Well, wait. RGB. Blue. Bro's going blue? Is it RGB? That's how I mentioned it, then immediately the pin happened 1 second later. I think this area's just auto if you're good at timings. Like, I don't know, I just don't see myself dying that much. I didn't hit it another time. I fucking hate you. Part at 30. G502. I never liked dyed hair, I'll be honest with you. I have this thing about everything. I mean, it's the same reason I don't like fashion. I hate so much. I know. And I'm just not about it. I don't have problems with other people doing it. It's just, I don't like anything that isn't, I don't like fashion. I don't like anything about people and how they look. Like, it goes beyond just not, like, liking people romantically. I don't like how people look at all. It goes beyond all of that. And it's just, like, weird to, like, change our appearance. I'm not about it. What the fuck are you talking about? Did I get good grades? I did till I stopped giving a shit in like 11th grade.
And then I turned into... I am, yeah. There's many things I like. I'm not a Debbie Downer. It's just that's one thing I really hate. This is fashion. I don't think we should be playing dress up ever. But humanity's too serious for any of that bullshit, and I think people just look ridiculous doing anything. But that's obviously just me thinking that. I'm a weird fucking guy. I don't hide it. I'm a weirdo in that regard. I mean, IRL, I don't make that anyone's fucking problem, obviously. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I say, like, again, in reality, I'm not socially inept, but, like, when I'm streaming, I just don't have a great incentive to lie about anything. Because it's like, who the fuck cares? If people don't want to watch what I'm saying, they can just leave. This is, like, a one-sided conversation, so I can be more open about the stuff I talk about. And I can never, in a million years, justify my distaste for it in, like, a real way. It's just something. Come on, dude, I just can't do that wave. I just freaking can't. I grab my hair because I like how it feels in the wind. I really do. I remember I was on this, when I was in the Alaskan cruise ship. I would do circles around the fucking boat, and on one side the wind would blow against my hair, and it was awesome. It was so sick. The general reason? I mean, yeah, I would say. Laziness is also a rather key component, for being completely honest. Like, I don't feel like maintaining my hair. I'll be getting fucking haircuts and shit. That's way too much effort. It's like easier to keep it short. You have to go. What do you mean? You have to go to the fucking barber. I don't have to go anywhere. I haven't had to go anywhere in a million years. I'm just lazy. You do it at home? No. Oh, I don't know. I just got lucky hair genes where it just doesn't. Like, it just looks good. But no, I'm literally just lazy. That's like the main reason. I wouldn't trust myself to cut my own hair. Not in a million years would I trust myself to do that. My hands are so unsteady. Fuck that shit. Come on, I just want to... Let me pass it or not or something else. Like, why is it so hard? Like, I just can't do waves like that, bro. This is one of the hardest waves in the level, probably. I'm not even gonna lie. It looks so easy, but it's weird. It's not hard. I know it's not hard. I know it's just because it's a consistency wave and I just can't do consistency waves. I know. I understand what I am. I know what I am. But it's just not, it's not what I do. Just play more Blood Echo. Yeah, the same fucking problem with Blood Echo. Luckily, it's only one of them. Consistency waves. Bro, it's one of the zeros. I think for neurodivergent people, there's like a sense, like a common sense of like lacking something fundamental that makes us human is like a common thing I keep seeing brought up. And I think in some cases it's true, honestly. Like I'm missing a lot of parts. But I mean, I do think that you're like missing out on a good chunk of the human experience of it, but just because you're missing some part of it doesn't mean you don't get to experience the other parts of it. You do what you can, you know? It's pretty much that simple. Yeah. But the program still runs, guys. Remember that. There's no point in lamenting what you don't have. You just focus on what you do have. Like, it's not something to worry about, in my opinion. But maybe I'm biased, I guess. Although, admittedly, I am a little concerned what the fuck my life is supposed to look like when I'm like 40 and I'm still like completely uninterested in a romantic relationship. Unsure how that goes. I'm gonna live a weird life, chat. I don't know how it's going to look, but we'll see as time progresses. All you can do is be there to find out, in my experience. As I will know when I get there. I have a bunch of pets. I'm allergic to all of them. Plus, I can't maintain a schedule, like a sleep schedule, so I wouldn't be able to like do something at the same time for. Yeah, I guess. I don't know, but it's one of those questions, right? Like, what does someone like me do when my abilities to do what I like leaves me? I have to find a new thing to do. So I will be a different person by the time I'm 40 because I won't be able to do this anymore because I'll be too old. Like I can get, even if like you don't think age is a factor, my hands will give out. I can tell you that right now. I do not have long-lasting hands here. So I'll just have some weird other new hobby. I just don't know what that is yet. And I don't think I'm going to be pushed to find it until I stop having fun doing what I'm currently doing. So I could never know what it is I'll be doing at that age. At the current, anyway. Oh, I did it. Oh my god, I made it past the part where it happens. Of course I died to that, but hey. Alright, we made it almost to the halfway point. That matters not even 1%. It's not even 1% of the difficulty, but whatever, hey. I mean, it's something to be said, right? It's something to be said. Made it to... That's maybe legitimately, not a joke, 20% of the difficulty of the entire level is 45%. I'm not kidding. Anyway, tomorrow I beat it because of the prophecy. So, I guess I will enact the prophecy tomorrow. And it'll be interesting. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you tomorrow. Take it easy.